Welcome, sparkling ones. I'm so glad you're here. Hi. Whether you're joining us live in the Zoom room or watching the replay, welcome. I'm Dee Diaz, an integrative nutrition health coach and one of the support leaders on Team Sparkling Life. Tonight, we're going to be talking about macronutrients, but in a way that removes pressure, not adds to it. And although there are tons of different apps that will track your macros, this is not what we're going to be talking about today. This is about understanding food, not tracking it. And my little clicker doesn't want to work today. There we go. Okay, so let's start with what macronutrients are. Macronutrients are simply the three categories of food that our body uses for fuel. So protein, carbohydrates, and fats. Proteins help to build and repair, and carbs provide us with energy, and fats support hormones and absorption. None of these are optional. They're all very important. So why all three? This is what feeds our energy, our hormones. It helps us to detox, and it keeps our blood sugar leveled. When we remove or fear one of these, protein, carbs, and especially fats, the body feels stressed. And as we learned last week, a stressed body doesn't detox well. It doesn't help us balance our hormones, and it doesn't release weight easily. Balance is what signals safety, and that's what tells our body that it can release what it's been holding on to. And here's the problem with restriction. A lot of people come into a reset thinking that they need to eat less. But very often the issue is that they haven't been eating enough of the right things. They're under eating, or they're skipping meals, and or they're cutting carbs and fats. Under eating can actually slow down metabolism and increase cravings. And this is what stalls our progress. So we need to make sure that we're fueling our bodies with the right nutrients. A simple way to think about meals is balance. That's why I love the integrative nutrition plate. Notice that the 4 food groups, as well as the 4 areas of primary food that surround the plate. Of course, protein is the most important because this is what's going to help to stabilize our blood sugar. Vegetables are going to fill half of your plate because they're low in calories and high in nutrients. They're also going to aid in weight management and help reduce chronic inflammation because these are packed with essential vitamins and antioxidants that help fight inflammation. And then, of course, whole grains or fiber-rich carbs are very important for energy and for digestion. So that would be about 20% of your plate. Some common carbs are brown rice, oats, rolled or steel cut, quinoa, barley, millet, wild rice, farro, that sort of thing. And then, of course, there's anything that's 100% whole wheat, like whole wheat bread or whole wheat pasta. And a way to identify whole grains is to check the ingredients. Look for whole grain or whole wheat as the first ingredient. You want to be real careful about terms like multigrain or wheat flour or stone ground or especially enriched. You see, a lot of times it'll say wheat or whole wheat, and then when you look at the ingredients, it's actually enriched flour that they've colored probably. Um, And also look for a stamp that says that it's a whole grain stamp on the packaging. This indicates that it's a legitimate whole grain product. So when we incorporate these into our diet, it's going to aid in digestion and provide us with the essential fiber that we need, vitamins and minerals. And then, of course, healthy fats. They are absolutely necessary for hormones and for satisfaction. Healthy fats, primarily monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, are essential for heart health, for reducing bad cholesterol, which is the LDL cholesterol, and it helps to provide energy. Really good examples of healthy fats are avocados, nuts like almonds, pecans, cashews, walnuts, that's those sort of things. Seeds like chia seed, flax seed, fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, trout, herring, or sardines. Yuck. Not my favorite. No judgment if you like them. um, and especially for us, the good thing is that we have the E omega supplement. So that's going to give us some good healthy fat. And of course, oils like extra virgin olive oil, coconut oil, avocado oil, nut butters like peanut butter, almond butter. You want to be careful with those, though. You want to make sure that it doesn't have any extra ingredients on them. If you look again, read your labels. If you look at some of the labels, the first ingredient might be peanuts, and the second ingredient is probably sugar or some weird oil. Olives are also a good source of fat. Tofu are good sources of healthy fats. And then fruits. We talked a little bit about that this last week, but fruits are going to be very helpful, especially when we get sweet cravings, because the fiber is going to help level out any blood sugar spikes. And that would be about 5% of your plate. So think of it as your dessert. And of course, you want to make sure that you're hydrating. Of course, most of your meals don't need to be perfect, just balanced most of the time. And I love this visual because it illustrates the whole integrative nutrition philosophy that we're all bio individuals, which means that what works for me is not necessarily going to work for you. When you think about that core concept of bioindividuality, especially through the lens of the plate, one person's food could be another person's poison. So nobody's going to use this tool in the same way or even include every food group, and that's okay. Also, the integrative nutrition philosophy teaches us that health is achieved when our mind, body, and spirit are in balance. So it focuses on overall harmony. Our primary food is not just what's on our plate. It actually includes how we feel about our relationships, our career, the physical activity that we engage in, and even our spirituality, as well as understanding how stress and emotions and thoughts impact our digestion, our eating habits, and our overall health, and the importance of promoting long-term manageable lifestyle changes over restrictive short-term dieting, because this is what's going to empower us and help us to sustain the progress we achieve. So again, our focus is progress over perfection. This reset is not about being strict. It's about learning what your body responds to and building trust with it again. So that's why there's really no tracking required. I mean, you could if you want to. And I understand, especially if you're just starting, that you're going to want to stay as close to the program as you can. But when you measure consistency versus intensity, consistency is what should win. And we also want to continue learning to listen to our body because, again, this is not a diet. This needs to be a lifestyle change. We want to learn to incorporate these new practices into our daily life so it's second nature. We almost don't even have to think about it. And awareness is what creates long lasting change, not obsessing over how many macros we ate today. And so, to help you with that, once the replay is posted, you'll also find my macronutrient cheat sheet in the community that you can download to print and keep in your kitchen for ideas while you're preparing your meals, or even better, download it to your phone so you always have it with you, especially if you go or when you go grocery shopping. I can't even speak today, sorry. um, does anyone have any questions about what was just covered? No, we're good? Okay. So before we wrap up tonight, I want to gently look ahead for just a moment, not to rush anybody, just to offer clarity. As you know, month one is all about preparing the body, supporting digestion, nourishment, and our daily rhythms so our body becomes more nourished, more supported, and more responsive to the help we're trying to give it. Month two is where we're going to build on that foundation by supporting the body's natural detox and elimination pathways. You don't need to decide anything tonight, and there's absolutely no pressure. I'm just sharing this now simply so that if you do feel called to continue on to month two, you'll have plenty of time to order your month two kit without the stress and last minute rushing. But also, because doTERRA has a very generous offer for February, where you'll receive a free 300 milliliter bottle of castor oil and the castor oil pack, as well as a free 15 ml bottle of geranium essential oil. And you'll have until the end of the month for those limited time offer deals. So that's just a heads up. For now, continue to focus on staying present with month one, noticing how your body feels and continuing to support it one day at a time. I'm going to be sharing more details about month two in the community so you can explore the cleanse bundle when and if it feels like it's right for you. So, oh, yay. Um, Susan says she got her kit already. She wants to know what the patch is for. We'll talk about that in a second. Um, Thank you for those who are with us on the replay for your time and attention. It was a short and sweet. Just wanted to go over what macronutrients are. As always, feel free to reach out to us in the community if you have any questions outside of our weekly check-ins. And for those of you who weren't able to join us live, but you're listening to the replay, we look forward to seeing you next time live. For those of you here, we're going to have a few minutes to chat and check in, so feel free to stay on. And for those of you who need to log off, thank you for joining us. Sparkle on, and don't forget to sprinkle a little sparkle everywhere you go. I'm going to stop sharing if I can figure this out. I don't know why I have a tough time with this. Here we go. And I can see your faces. Here you are. Awesome.
Hello.
Hi.
Nice
Hi.
job. Nice job.
Oh,
I know,
thank
it
you.
was very good.
Short and sweet.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
when I
it
started,
was
I was
very
always
helpful.
wondering about macronutrients. I'm like, what's that? But it's interesting. I always thought it was interesting that you really don't need that much. like to
No.
concentrate on if you think about it. And there are all these apps that keep track of it, but if you kind of like just look at your plate and kind of figure like this is how I'm going to section off my plate and make sure that those spots are full, we'll be doing okay. And that's how this becomes a lifestyle change, which is the part that I love. Like you
Yeah,
don't
and
have to weigh.
you made it so simple. It's not like, oh my God, now I have to count out 10 beans because
Yeah.
that's all I can that's all I can
Exactly.
eat.
Exactly. Because what do you do when you're like out at a restaurant or you're getting
Yeah.
something to eat outside? Like you don't have your scale and you don't have your cups with you where you can measure it out. You're gonna have to kind of figure out how to deal with it. So yeah,
Yeah.
this is how we make it so that we're able to sustain it even after we, you know, most people are on a diet for a little while and then they get off and then everything goes back to normal because they couldn't figure out how to sustain it. So
Yeah.
that's what we're going to work on. So how was your week?
It was good. My week was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
How
trying to
about you?
think about the week. If I can
Right?
remember
It went by
today.
so fast, right? It feels
Oh, it
like yeah,
did.
I blinked and it was through.
I know. I can't believe we're halfway through February already.
It's
The,
crazy.
the month that I always feel like is the longest month of the year.
Yeah, it's flying by. I
Yeah,
was
thank
surprised.
goodness. Yeah.
And it's actually the shortest.
Always feels so long, especially up north
Usually
here
feels longer. Yes.
where it's so
Yep.
cold and dreary and the
Exactly.
snow's turning brown already. And
Yeah.
yeah,
That takes the fun out of it. At least when
yeah,
it's nice and white and it just fell, it looks beautiful. So you don't mind having it.
no.
Um, has anyone measured themselves or weighed themselves? How are we doing with the tracking?
The, I haven't done my measurements yet, but I do weigh myself. And I'm doing good. I'm down a little, but I'm not using the scale. I'm I'm trying to learn the program and not look at, okay, I need to lose like 5 pounds, by such and such a day.
Awesome.
So I'm being the imperfect student.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, the
It's
imperfect
perfect when
student.
you're imperfect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
making my mistakes um, but I feel so much better. That's the only thing I can say.
Well,
I can
that's
feel,
good. Yeah.
yeah,
That's the key
That's
right
what's
there.
important.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel the difference, you
Yeah.
know. So that's important. So I'm not worried about the weight as much as the getting back the energy and the desire to do more, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's what's going to make the difference. Once you have the energy and the desire, then it gives you the impetus to do more,
Yeah.
to want to do more. How you doing, Liz?
Me, menopause kicked my butt this week.
Really?
That's I never had a problem with cramps. Like, when your cycle you get cramps. Didn't really have a problem, but I don't even have my cycle anymore. And this week I've been getting like these cramps. It was just horrible. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So I think it might be a pelvic infection. So I'm taking my oils, I'm doing everything, and so it's not getting worse and it's kind of slowly getting better. So I'm like, yay. Um, but I haven't had that in a long time. So I'm like trying to figure out what changed, what happened, but I don't know. Just too much going on and yeah, so but what is it, come March, I'm like relaxing, I'm not doing anything. So easing back on things.
Yeah.
So, but as far, yeah, I'm on track. I ordered my kit, so they said it'll be here in a couple of days, and just keep on going. I got like a stationary bike, or it's not a stationary bike, it's an actual bike, but I put it on that stationary thing, a pedal thing.
Oh,
So
really?
we just got that situated
So can
yesterday.
you use it both ways? Can you take it off
Yeah,
this
yeah,
and then go
yeah,
ride with it?
yeah,
Oh, that
exactly.
so
Yeah,
I've been wanting a stationary bike, but
yeah,
like I don't want to waste money on a stationary bike
exactly.
when I like to go out, actually go
Yeah.
out
So,
and ride. And I'm like,
so
I don't want to
yeah.
buy two bikes.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then those, like, usually those stationary bikes are pretty big and bulky, and like I don't need more bulk in my house. So, this thing is like a little wedge, like a triangle, and then it supports the bike, and then you tighten it up. So I was like, okay, so now I'll, like, when I'm in the house watching TV or killing time doing nothing, I'll get on my bike and exercise, and accomplish some exercise. And then, like, I haven't been biking out in the real world for a while. So, like, okay, let me just get that emotion and then I can go out in the real world. So, so I'm so excited. Got that done yesterday.
Oh,
So
that's
looking forward to it. Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
That's so cool. I love biking.
Yeah, I'll send you the link for it. I got it on was it Amazon on discount. So I
Oh,
waited.
cool.
I waited for it to be on discount because, like, I wasn't sure if it was gonna work or not. I was like, okay. So when it was like somebody returned it and they didn't want it. So, like, I bought that one, and it was actually works pretty good. So
Awesome.
you can adjust it where it makes it a little harder, or just for more endurance, or just for aerobics. So you can adjust at, I think, 8 different levels. So I was like, okay,
Oh,
this is good. This is
That's
good.
awesome.
Yeah. So I'll
That's
start there. Since it's still a little chilly outside, I'll start inside the house.
inside. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
great.
yeah,
Yeah. That's awesome because yeah, I need a new bike anyway.
yeah,
And so I'm like, well, do I get a real bike?
yeah,
But then
yeah. Because you can
yeah,
use it outside. Yeah, like,
yeah, if you could
so.
use it for both, that's
Yeah, and
pretty
then, like,
awesome.
and going through your videos, like you were talking about walking. So I was watching that one, and I was like, okay, yeah,
yeah.
like, yeah, I'll do a little walking, and I'll do my biking and get back into regular routine. So, and then do a little bit of there's a heck hit exercises, because that's where you really lose the weight. But I need to build up to that because right now I'm not in that
Yeah.
like condition.
I've been doing
So
the indoor walking most
yeah,
of all, but I'm kind of proud of myself because, especially because I've been so stressed with the
yeah,
life changes.
yeah,
um, I, I usually like it usually throws me off kilter, and I've been my eating hasn't been good just because my stomach
stress.
is so nervous. Yeah, and
Yeah,
I'm so stressed that I'm not hungry, and even
mm,
the thought of food like makes my
yeah,
belly feel off. So I really need to get back on track because I know that's not going to help, but
mhm.
I've been moving,
Good, good,
which
yeah.
I'm
Nice.
sure is helping a lot with the stress. But yeah. Um,
Yeah.
I was wondering, are do you find we were talking about macronutrients? Are there macronutrients that you tend to avoid or undereat?
Yeah, I kind of eat what I like. I balance it out. Um, and, like, yeah, the carbs, I kind of keep a check on that. So if I eat carbs in the morning, I won't eat them in the dinner time. So, or vice versa. If I know I'm gonna have carbs in the morning, then in the dinner I'll eat more of a protein and salad, vegetable type of meal, veggie this type of meal.
Mm.
So, but I don't avoid anything in particular. I need to be avoiding, like, cakes and sugars and stuff like that. Yeah. But I'm not much of a sweet person, so I'm okay with that. now you give me M&Ms, and we're talking different story.
We were talking about that last week, right,
Yeah.
Susan?
Yeah. But for the most part, I don't know. I guess I think like when I was younger, yeah, I used to like cakes and desserts. But my palate has changed, so I'm not so much into the sweets anymore. And I think once you get away from it, going back to it, I was like, oh, it's too sweet. I don't like it, you know. So it kind of helps you. And it's a preventative type of thing. Um,
Yeah, it's
Donuts
almost
are,
like your
yeah,
palate resets, right?
yeah.
Like it gets so used to
Um,
eating real food.
Exactly. Yeah. I was like, oh, this is too sweet. You know, so when we go out to gatherings and I'll get one small piece dessert for both me and Ruben and we'll share it. And a lot of the times we won't even eat half of it. I'm like, no, too sweet, no, too. So we're
That's
just kind
awesome.
of like nibble on it. I'm like, okay, this was good, but for the most part, yeah, still. Donuts are a different story. I don't know what it is with donuts that like they just melt in my mouth. And not all donuts, just particular donuts. They just kind of like melt in your mouth. So I avoid those. Yes, I avoid donuts, but they're not micronutrients though.
No, they
They're
are
just
not.
they're sweets. But as far as healthy food, no, I just balance it out. Yeah.
How about you,
So
Susan? How did your week go? I know you said you were gonna try to
Cut
replace
down on the yeah,
your
cut down on
desserts with.
this. Yes, cut down on the sweets a little bit. I did a little bit. The trouble is the donuts. It's punch key season here. I don't know if you have it down south, but those are the. It's a Polish donut that they make only
oh, those are
before
so
Lent.
good. Yeah.
They're fluffier than a regular donut, and they're usually
Yeah.
filled with like raspberries or some
Mm,
kind of filling. They're either glazed or
yeah.
sugared. you know,
Covered in sugar.
I know. So
Like
they
sugar or the powdered sugar.
powder sugar.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. And then they also make the chocolate covered cream ones, which are my
Mm.
downfall.
Oh.
Um, so, but they go away Tuesday because Lent starts on Wednesday. So my donuts will be gone. Good thing.
Your temptation will be
My,
leaving.
yeah. Until next year.
Yeah.
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 I was thinking the same thing. It's a good thing I'm not in the office, that I'm working from home because it's Girl Scout season
Yeah, I was
cookie
just
and
gonna
the
say,
cookies are
yeah, that they're
they're
all over the place.
like they're
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
They're everywhere, but we have like a group mom
Yeah.
on the team, and so she always has them. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, is there anything that feels easier that you've found feels easier as the weeks are going by?
For me, because I think I told you before, I don't like taking pills or anything like that. So the vitamins have always been to make sure I get them in every day has always been a problem for me. Even my doctor yelled at me about not getting my vitamin D in that I was
Mm.
supposed to get in. So I found that easier doing it. And I even look forward in the morning. I especially like, I call it the green juice. Um, I especially love that. I mean, that really gets me going. So
So
that
good.
has gotten so much easier.
Awesome.
Good.
Yeah.
That's so awesome. Yeah. How about you,
Yeah, I had to
Miss?
make sure like I set them up and then like I did something like, oh, the week is gone. I had to redo it again. So, but
Yep. Sunday is my setup day. Like
yeah.
I have my little pill tray, and I I
Mine,
filled it up.
yeah. Sunday I finished. On Monday I had to reset. Yeah. So, but no, and then even Ruben like, did you take your vitamins? You didn't remind me. Why do I have to remind you? Take your vitamins. They're right there.
It's the same thing
Like
all the
you,
time. Do you have to remind him to brush his teeth too?
no, like I don't
Exactly.
know, yeah, at nighttime, I'm like, did you brush your teeth? Yeah, yeah, I did.
Oh, it's funny.
So yeah, but no, it's like, well, you didn't give them to me. Like, honey, they're right there. Yeah. So,
But
but
that's
he
and that's the key though, right? Like this is what we're talking about. Like it has to become second nature. Like nobody has to
yeah,
tell us to brush our teeth for the
yeah.
most
Yeah.
part. Most of us.
Yeah, with him it's because of his schedule is up and down.
Mm.
But like when he's away and he has it in the cooler, he'll eat. Oh look, I took my vitamins. But yeah, you have it right there. Yeah. But then if he goes and eats something else, oh, I left it in the cooler. It's in the truck. Like, okay, well, can't take them if they're down there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hear in the house, they're like right there on the table. Like you didn't give them to me. They're right there. So, but
I also think it's because that happens to me sometimes too. It's like because they're in the same place all the time, you almost don't notice them anymore.
yeah, yeah,
Like at first when you put them you when you put them there, they're like, "Oh, I have to remember." But it's not until I've been trying to put them someplace where I have to move them to do
mm,
something else, like the coffee maker. I have to
yeah,
put it in front of the coffee maker so that I need to move it out of the way so I can make my coffee. And then it's like, oh, it's already in your hand. Like, take them, like, get it over
yeah, yeah.
with. But because
So,
if I just put it on the because I have so much junk on my counter is the problem, part of the
mm,
problem. um,
yeah,
that yeah, you stop noticing that it's there. So
yeah. Because I usually eat them with like my meal, but since I don't eat until later, sometimes I run out of the house and I forget. So right now, what I want to do is drink water in the morning every day before I leave the house. That'll be my first thing, use the restroom, brush my teeth or whatever, and then drink a glass of water. So I want to make it a habit of taking it with that glass of water. That
mhm,
way, even if I don't have them with me, I've already taken them. I don't have to worry until my meal time to take them. So that's what I'm gonna be working on.
yeah, I started because some mornings are just rough. Like I have a hard, especially when it's cold, I have a hard time getting out from under the covers. Um, so and then I'm running like a crazy lady trying to trying to get out of the house, but I realized that I just need to keep a set in my
With you.
bag. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just have, and that's the extra.
Mhm.
So I have it in a Ziploc bag. I have all the pills and the set of the powder and the the
Yeah.
electrolyte and in a Ziploc bag. In my bag, that's my emergency stash for when I run out the house and I didn't have time to take it at home.
Well, the thing is, like, sometimes I change bags. And, like, changing one thing at a time, now I'm gonna have to leave it in every bag.
I just put it in the car. No,
Yeah,
melt in
yeah,
the car.
yeah, yeah. So,
Yeah,
but we'll get there. We'll
that's
get
true.
there.
Yeah, yeah, we're doing good. I
Yeah,
think we're
yeah,
doing good. You feel like you're doing good, Susan?
I do. I do. I feel like I'm doing really good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
This has
think,
been so helpful.
and I think that's so it's not that any of this information is really new. Like you might learn a few new points here and there or reminders of things that you've heard about. It really is about um being able to check in with each
mm,
other
Yeah.
and have that accountability.
Yeah,
That's
I think so.
that's really
Yeah.
what coaching is. Like if you know that, oh, I gotta meet them on Monday and I gotta tell them whether I've been behaving or not. You don't have to, but
mhm.
we're kind of gonna get it out of you. Yeah. But we tell ourselves too, so like no judgment here.
Yeah.
But but yeah, I mean, having a platform where you're able to talk about it and know that we're all going through the same thing and cheer each other on, like, yeah, that makes all the difference in the world.
It does.
Yeah. Thank you. This is nice. Anything else?
Oh, the
Any
patch. The
questions or oh, that yes. Thank you. The
What's that for? I thought they were going to be like small little patches I could put on. I see this thing; it's huge.
they do have those too. Go ahead, Liz.
No, yeah, because I'm like, what patches is he talking about? Is she talking about the pad? You know?
Oh, the
The one
pad?
that
Is it a
comes
pad?
Yeah,
with the castor
yeah,
oil, that
yeah,
castor
yeah.
oil
Yeah.
pack. Yeah.
No, that's a detoxifying pad. So you put your castor oil on, and then you put the pad on top of that section, and you just kind of leave it there. Depends on how or what you're, because like you can leave it there overnight. Like if you do it overnight, put the oil on your belly, put whatever essential oil you want. You tie up the pad on your belly, and it's supposed to absorb all the toxins out. So then in the morning, you take it off and you go by your day.
So
And
you put the plastic side down?
It's actually cloth.
yeah, it's a
There,
cloth.
one side's a cloth, and I thought the other side was more like a plastic
No,
type.
so the cloth goes towards your skin. If it
Okay.
has a plastic, that will be on the outside.
Okay.
So it doesn't leak through your
All
other
right.
clothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So but
Okay.
you want the cloth on your skin, and that'll help keep the castor oil in place with whatever essential oil you use, and it keep it on your skin to kind of promote that healing process. So
So what I
So
usually do is I
yeah.
use the castor oil and then I mix it with um the Revitazen essential. I put it in my belly button and
mm,
Oh,
I
okay.
put the castor oil in my belly button and I put a couple drops of the Revitazen and then I wrap it. You can actually like put it on your belly, but it helps with the detoxing and then you can just sleep in it. And then in the
Oh,
morning
that sounds great.
take it
Yeah.
off. Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
gonna try it out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. Yeah, like if you have inflammation or soreness, tenderness anywhere, they because like they've got different sizes and for different parts of your body. So if you go online, you're gonna find tons of them. So like maybe you hurt your wrist. So okay, put some castor oil, wrap your wrist, and then just go sleep overnight, and it should take some of that inflammation and some of that soreness off and help the healing process.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
that
but
sounds good.
It's really good to use on your face. It's good for your whole body.
yeah,
Really good to use on your face
The
yeah,
as a
castor oil?
moisturizer, especially at night. So what I do is for instead of a night cream, I take castor. It's really thick though. So after I
yeah.
wash my face, I leave my face wet
Mm-hmm.
it before I pat it like with a towel and I put some castor oil in my hand with a couple drops of either lavender essential oil or frankincense and then I put that on my face overnight and my neck, décolletage.
Oh,
Um
I'm gonna try that too.
yeah.
But it is thick,
It's
so
thick. You don't need a
yeah,
lot.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a little bit. Yeah, and
Hmm.
even when you take it out of the bottle, I just try to do a little bit, and it just gulps. Like,
Clumps.
no, I just
It's
want a
really
little
thick.
bit. But yeah, but
I
uh,
actually got a little roller bottle and put the
and put it
castor
in there.
oil in there.
Okay.
Yeah, I mix a little bit of coconut oil just to loosen it up a little
It's
bit
funny
because
because
it's
I
so
did the
thick.
same thing.
Yeah, and
I
then I
put it in.
put
I didn't put the
lavender.
roller bar. I did the dropper, but I
Oh,
mixed
that's a
the
good
castor
idea.
oil
Yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
but
If
yeah,
you find
I
it's
thought
too thick for
yeah,
you,
I
yeah.
had to dilute it a little bit, but maybe we could find the videos and share it with her where they discuss castor oil from convention.
Oh, that
That'll
would be
be good
good.
for her.
Maybe
Yeah.
we could post it on the
Okay.
in the
All right.
Yeah,
community. Yeah.
that would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many. So it's
Yeah.
good for everything.
Yeah.
Seriously, it's like has so many uses. It's great for your hair, it's great for your scalp, it's great for your skin, it's great for
Well,
inflammation and detoxing, and
Yeah.
it's an amazing oil.
Yeah,
So,
when we were kids and your mother said you needed castor oil, you ran from it because
yes,
Yeah.
that was me. They were
Yeah.
always giving me castor oil because
you're
I
like,
had
ah.
digestive problems. Yeah. They were like, "Oh, here, come." I'm like, It's so bad, but it's so like I kind of have a cringy relationship with castor oil because I used to have to drink it or eat it or
Yeah.
Yeah,
choke on
swallow.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
But it's
yeah,
so
back then
amazing.
it did taste strong though, because the ones now, like even doTERRA doesn't have any strong fishy flavor scent, or I haven't tasted it, but it doesn't have that scent. Like the ones we used to get back then, it was like, you hold your nose and yeah.
Well, that's what I
So yeah,
expected.
yeah. No, this is not gonna have any, it's not gonna have that strong scent, it's gonna be light and it also helps you absorb the essential oil a lot better because it'll keep it on your sink. It won't let it evaporate, as fast as with the regular what is it? Essential oils, not essential oils,
Carrier
carrier
oils.
oils, carrier oils. This will
Yeah.
keep it on you more longer. So,
Oh, that
but
sounds
yeah,
good. I'm gonna
yeah.
try it tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So next month for month two, we'll have a class on castor oil and what to do with it.
Okay,
Oh,
I'll put that
yeah,
on the list. Yeah, that'll be fun.
that will
sounds
be.
good.
Yeah, we'll talk about dry brushing and all that good stuff. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for
You're
joining
welcome.
today. This
Thank
was
Yeah,
you.
fun. Yeah.
I
Love
know.
seeing
Thank
you.
you. I know. Love seeing you guys too. It's like it it's like my pep me up for the week.
Right?
Yeah.
I feel that way too. I'm like, oh, Monday's here.
Yeah. I think I sorry, Miss Monday. I was like at my mommy's house and
Oh,
taking Abuela to the grandma to the appointment. So like, okay, and then losing track of time. I'm like, oh my gosh, I passed it. So my mom can talk. So uh,
that's what the
but
recording's for.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah. Sounds
we
good.
love when you're here in person.
All right,
Yeah.
guys. Enjoy your night. See
Good
you
Thanks,
in
you
the next
night.
too.
one.
Mwah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.